Hello.
Pichler van.
Hey there.
Hi, what have you got this week?
Come and see. Ooh. Hello, welcome to the Pichler Tools virtual van once again. Hope you're all well. This week, as usual, I'm going to run through a couple of our products. This week we're going to do the exhaust sensor or the knock sensor thread repair set as the first one. As always, I bang on about this regularly enough, but it sets ourselves apart from our competitors. We offer full manual of this kit, how to use it, breakdown of the tools is always on the first couple of pages, so spares are available, individual bits, etc. And then you've got the manual to give you guidance for carrying out the procedure. So this kit, what's it for? As I say, removing the sensors and also repairing the threads if they're damaged. So first of all, you've got a couple of sockets in here, 22 and 24 mil. So select the right one for sensors. Any sensors this will work on. So they've got a U shape out of it, a cutout. So you don't have to cut the sensor wire. You can leave it if you want to reuse it. You can put that over, slot that over, put your cable out there so you're on, and your cable's just there like so. Then you've got your socket that goes over the top, and that will drive the socket. So you'll undo a lot more sensors with that set than a spanner, because you're not applying the wrong force on the sensor, which then in turn is applying the wrong force on the threads that damages them quite often. So first stage, sensor is either out or damaged thread. This is to be used in situ, so you're not stripping the lots out. First stage we've got in here is we've got 2 taps, again guided to clean the existing thread. So if they'll take the sensor again, you don't need to repair the thread, it's just cleaned and fine, all good to go. So you've got a nose on these taps, so that will stop the swarf going in and give you a guide to keep you dead square where you should be. So if that's not sufficient and the thread's still damaged, we're then going to insert a thread insert like so. So to do that, we have guides for different sizes. You've got the guides go in, and then the cutters go over the top to keep you guided, and you cut out the old thread. Now this will block anything going inside as well, so that's that. Then you've got your guide keeping you square. And we do have customers say, oh yeah, well, we weld bosses on and so forth. We've seen it done, and if you're good at it, maybe, but the really important part is you've got to get the sensor back in exactly the same position for it to read the correct airflow across the sensor when it's back in, and seat correctly. So yeah, so we carry it out this way. Cut the old thread out. Then we have oversized taps to tap in. Again, they're guided and will block any swarf. You'll cut the new thread in, and then you'll use the thread insert tool. So put the thread on, and that tool will insert the new one for you and leave it in like that one there. And then you've got the exact original thread repair back in, so you're in the exact same position. Individual inserts are available. Once you use a few of them, you get 3 of each size of the 2 sizes within the kit. So yeah, moving on. Now the next one this week is going to be our VAG group suspension multi-link drill out tool. So lots of you are aware of this disaster of a bolt, and yeah, there's a lot of you got different methods of getting them out, but this is for when they're very tight, steel into alley, when they're really not a very good one to do. So again, manual, proud of them. Gonna have the kit out for you. Here's the kit. So this kit will work if the bolt is broken or before the bolt is broken. Better to drill it out before it breaks. In this case, we've got a broken bolt. So what you've got in here is different guides, and the main drill guide here is going to set up. You set it in. This one's got the one for when the bolt is already broken. So that will set in there. Comes apart. Again, in situ, obviously. And then you tighten that one up with an Allen key. Once that's tight, you've got a nice guide, and then we're going to drill down with a starter drill, drill in a little bit, step it up to the next size drill, and then again the one after that. So we create a nice long tube down the bolt. Then we put this in the vibration gun, and what that's going to allow the bolt to do is collapse in as it pushes it out. So then in the kit we've got the cleaning brushes, really important because these are the aluminium, you get that horrible dust that comes out, so you've got the brushes and the chuck to clean them all up with. Again, as usual, if you like what you've seen, if you want to check in the links below or give us a call, again with something we're proud of is our technical support that we can offer. If you want to give us a call at the office or go online, have a look at the products, check in the links below, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, Pichler. See you next week.
Cheerio.